Hi everyone, I just wanted to make another tutorial on how to rename yourself during the Zoom meetings. And this was based on a suggestion that I got through the YouTube channel. And I thought it was a great suggestion. So let's say you are on a PC or a Mac and you need to rename yourself because it's coming up with something strange like iPad 22 or some other random name that it could be. If you're on the computer, go down to participants and click on that. Right now I'm just in here by myself. So I click participants and I notice it says at the top on the first line, this will show everybody that's in here, but it shows host because I'm the one hosting my own meeting. And it also says me. Now for everybody, for all the friends, it'll typically have you at the very top. It'll say me in the parentheses. Now, if you just highlight over this and click the more button, it says rename. So in this case, I click that, and let's say it's not just me. Let's say I have more than just myself in this meeting. I have maybe my whole family. So I would instead maybe change it to Stewart Family. And this helps the conductor know who he is that he's calling on, because if it just says Frank's iPad, well, maybe there's several Franks that are on there. And so you would want to rename yourself so it's easier for the conductor to know who it is that he's actually calling on, especially when you raise your hand. Now, this is one feature that's kind of a side note. I noticed doing this tutorial that since I am the host, I actually have the ability to rename others. So that's just for those who are familiar with this. But let's look at what it would be for those who are typically on maybe an iPad or an iPhone or an Android tablet of some type. So I'm going to pull up my tablet here. And so this is what your view looks like. And it might be a little bit delayed because I've got several things connected. It's a mirroring of a mirror. And so you would do the same process, though. You would still go up to participants, and the top would still be whoever you are. And if you click on yourself, it opens up a very familiar menu, the raise hand, the mute and unmute, and then there's the option rename. So if you click the rename, it lets you go and change who you want to be. So maybe you've got several people at your home, because you happen to live together. So if it's the Smith family, well, then you would type Smith family and you would hit done. But I've noticed recently that there are some older sisters older friends that live together or right by each other, and they will write several names. So maybe one of them is named Sally, and another one is named, and I noticed they kind of put these slashes between them, which I thought was kind of a neat idea. Maybe the next one's name is Susie, something like that. And that way, when they hit done, the conductor knows who exactly is there, and if it's more than just the Smith family, maybe there's somebody else that lives with you that you would also like them to be recognized and for others to see them in the list of participants. All right, and so if you happen to be on an iPhone or an Android-based phone, I noticed that typically this menu is no longer at the top, it's at the bottom. So look for it at the bottom, but it's still the Participants tab. It still shows you that same icon. All right, I hope that this helps you out and that you are able to now rename yourself something useful so the conductor knows who it is exactly that is in the meeting. All right, thank you for your time and have a good day.